Purr 2014. Purr is the debut extended play EP by the American rapper and singer Doja Cat. It was released independently on August 5, 2014 by MAU Records. Many of the songs were recorded by Doja Cat in a DIY style using a variety of instrumentals, which she found online from producers such as Meds and Evil Needle and Dream Koala. At just 17 years old, Amala Zandale Dlamini created this 5-track EP on her laptop, recording vocals using the built-in microphone while sitting on her bedroom floor. On March 13, 2014, it was repackaged and commercially released as the lead single from her debut, EP Purr, under Kimosabe and RCA Records. The musical base of the alternative R&B track is the song Falling Leaves by French producer Evil Needle. So High had originally been uploaded to SoundCloud in November 2012, where it gained over 712,000 streams and caught the attention of Kimosabe Records and RCA, leading to her signing with major labels. The EP showcased her spacey, alternative R&B style with tracks like No Police, Control, and Nunchucks, establishing her as an underground artist with untapped potential but limited mainstream reach. Amala 2018. On March 30th, 2018, Doja Cat's debut studio album Amala was released through RCA and Kimosabe Records and included the 3 singles. Its release was largely uneventful, as it was ignored by critics and failed to chart in any market. Ranking it among their favorite albums of the first half of 2018, NPR described Amala as a 13-track collection of bubbly, hip-hop-influenced indie pop and manifesto of a young woman striving to take ownership of her craft, her image and her sexuality, mixing genres like dancehall, trap, house, and R&B with a healthy dose of sass and humor. Upon its release, Amala was initially a critical and commercial failure and was largely ignored by critics. In August 2018, the album and Doja Cat gained attention when her novelty song, Mo, became an internet meme. The homemade music video featuring Doja, dressed as a cow rapping absurdist lyrics, garnered over 3 million views in 1 week, transforming her from unknown artist to viral sensation. Doja Cat herself has expressed strong disdain toward the record, claiming that it does not entirely represent her as an artist. She has also stated that she believes it is not a finished album, partially due to her constantly partying and being high on marijuana during its recording. The album featured tracks like Go to Town, Candy, Wine Pon You, and Body Language, blending various genres but lacking cohesive direction. Following Moo's viral success, a deluxe edition was released March 1, 2019, featuring Moo, Tia Tamara with Rico Nasty, sampling the Rugrats theme, and Juicy. These editions transformed the album's fortunes, with Candy and Juicy becoming sleeper hits. The album finally debuted on the Billboard 200 in August 2019, eventually peaking at number 138. Hot Pink 2019. Hot Pink is the second studio album by the American rapper and singer Doja Cat. It was released on November 7, 2019 by Kimosabe Records and RCA Records. A departure from the sound of her debut album Amala 2018, Hot Pink is a pop, hip-hop, and R&B record containing elements of funk and soul. Doja stated numerous times that she did not fully like her debut album Amala and always thought it was not a finished album. I was smoking hella weed. I was high all the fucking time, and it wasn't even helping me perceive what was going on musically, she said to Billboard. She also continued, for this new album, it wasn't like that. This album is a compilation of when I stopped smoking weed, and all of the stuff that just poured out of my mind when I was sitting in bed, when I was on Instagram Live, when I'm just chilling and having a true moment to myself to just create and make shit that I felt good about. I was just lucid and happy, and I think it really shows in this album. Hot Pink was famed for its longevity and ability to produce singles long after its release, spawning 7 singles between 2019 and 2021. The 12-track album showcased remarkable versatility. Say So was written by Doja Cat and her manager Lydia Asrat, as well as Dr. Luke, who handled production for the song under the pseudonym Tyson Tracks. Frequent collaborator Yeti Beats also served as an executive producer and co-writer. Originally an album track, Say So gained traction through TikTok when user Haley Sharp created a viral dance challenge in December 2019. The disco-influenced track became a phenomenon, and a remix featuring Nicki Minaj pushed it to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, making it Doja's first chart topper. In May 2020, Hot Pink peaked at #9 on the US Billboard 200, becoming Doja Cat's first top 10 entry on the chart. It has been certified double platinum in the United States by the Recording Industry Association of America, RSIAA. Streets later became a sleeper hit in early 2021, proving the album's incredible longevity. Apart from the nominations received by Hot Pink itself, Doja Cat was selected as a candidate for Best New Artist, as well as Record of the Year and Best Pop Solo Performance, with Say So at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards. Planet Her 2021, Doja Cat's third studio album, Planet Her, peaked at #1 in New Zealand and the top 10 in 13 countries, including the United States. It was a huge commercial success, becoming the biggest R&B album of the year in the US and the 10th best-selling album of the year worldwide. It spawned the top 10 singles Kiss Me More, On Need to Know, and Woman. Released June 25, 2021, Planet Her represented Doja at her creative and commercial zenith. The 14-track album debuted at #2 on the Billboard 200 and spent 41 consecutive weeks in the top 10, a remarkable achievement demonstrating sustained commercial appeal. Kiss Me More, featuring Ezie, became one of 2021's defining songs, winning the Grammy for Best Pop Duo/Group Performance. The album showcased incredible genre diversity, featuring Ariana Grande on I Don't Do Drugs, The Weeknd on You Right, and Young Thug on Payday. Need to Know peaked at #8 on the Hot 100, while Woman reached #7, cementing Planet Her as a triple-threat commercial success. Additional standouts included Get Into It, You, which became a TikTok phenomenon, Neck Naked, Alone, and Ain't Shit, featuring JID. The deluxe edition added tracks with Eve and Gunna. Planet Her sold over 2 million album-equivalent units in the United States and earned multiple Grammy nominations, establishing Doja as one of pop's dominant forces. Scarlet 2023. Her fourth studio album, Scarlet, peaked within the top 10 in Australia, Canada, and United States. Its lead single, Paint the Town Red, became Doja Cat's most successful song to date, marking her second solo #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, the Global 200, and the UK singles chart among 7 other countries, while the single, Agora Hills, also entered the top 10 in the United States. Released September 22, 2023, Scarlet marked a dramatic artistic shift. After calling Planet Her and Hot Pink cash grabs, Doja embraced her rap roots with a hip-hop-focused album showcasing lyrical prowess and aggressive delivery. Paint the Town Red sampled Dionne Warwick's 1964 classic Walk On By and became Doja's biggest solo hit, topping charts worldwide for multiple weeks. The minimalist yet infectious production demonstrated her ability to craft commercial hits while maintaining artistic credibility. Agora Hills peaked at #7, while tracks like Demons, Wet Vagina, Balut, Attention, and Shutcho showcased her unfiltered confrontational style. The 17-track album debuted at #4 on the Billboard 200, selling 81,000 album-equivalent units in its first week. Scarlet was supported by the Scarlet Tour, her first solo headlining arena tour, proving her ability to command large venues without relying on pop production. V 2025. The album marks as Doja Cat's return to pop music, making it a pop, hip-hop, and R&B album with elements of funk pop, pop rap, dance pop, and disco music, with themes of love, romance, and sex, and is 1980s inspired. It is Doja's first pop-driven album in 4 years, after Planet Her released. September 26, 2025, Vi represents another artistic evolution. I wanted to stretch this from the Roman numeral 5 tattoo on my collarbone. 5 in numerology represents curiosity, adventure, and change. I chose V as a nod to La Vie en Rose and tied it together with the theme of romance. And throughout this project, I give my interpretation on love, sex, romance, pain, and wonder within a relationship. The 15-track album embraces 1980s aesthetics with saxophone solos, skittering drum machines, and punchy bass lines reminiscent of new jack swing and synth pop. Lead single Jealous Type showcased bubbly production and breathy falsettos, while Gorgeous featured a star-studded music video styled after vintage Revlon commercials. The album featured production from Jack Antonoff, Y2K, and longtime collaborators, with a sole guest appearance from Ezzy A on Take Me Dancing. Additional tracks included Amen, which sampled the Knight Rider theme, Stranger, Cards, Silly, Fun, Couples Therapy, and Ain't My Biz. The album debuted at number 4 on the Billboard 200, marking Doja's 4th consecutive top 10 album. V proved her versatility, successfully pivoting from Scarlet's rap focus back to pop without alienating either fan base, demonstrating her status as one of music's most adaptable and commercially viable artists.